Hey, I'm Daniel the Healer, and today I wish to speak to you about holistic healing. There is a lot of confusion what it is exactly, so I thought I'd give you a few examples of what I have encountered in my healing practice. First of all, you need to know that you function on 4 different levels: the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. Now, the first 3 of these levels are pretty clear, but what does it mean when you say that you are functioning on a spiritual level? Your spiritual level, or body, holds your essence of who you truly are. It is the part that holds all of your intelligence. It is that intelligence that allows your body to function. It also holds your consciousness, your energy field, and your desires and intentions, one of which is for you to be alive. You are not your body. Your body is the physical vehicle to which you attach, and it carries you around. You and your body are partners during your lifetime here on this planet Earth. The proof of that is that your body cannot function without your intelligence and direction. When you die, you, as the consciousness that is attached to your body, together with its intelligence, leaves and goes back into the timeless now, where you always are. And so your physical body, without that intelligence, falls apart. No more breathing, no more heartbeats, etc., etc. So when something malfunctions with your body, and you need healing, that healing needs to be done on all 4 levels on which you function. That is true holistic healing. Let me give you an example here. One of the things that I do is that I align people's skeletal structure with my gaze. One of your vertebrae may be out of alignment or so. So I had a client. She wanted to straighten out a small curvature in the spine that was located at the bottom of her neck. So I did my magical gazing, and where I ran a lot of heart energy into that area, and the curvature straightened out. Normally, that would be the end of it. However, when I saw her 3 days later, the curvature had returned to her neck. So now I knew I had to go deeper and figure out why this curvature was there in the first place. I began by investigating the other 3 levels of functioning. You see, there can be many reasons for a curvature of the spine. What if you carry too many burdens, guilt, and worries? That extra weight can express itself as a curvature or being stooped. Sometimes a curvature is associated with not knowing who you really are. That uncertainty can express itself as a curved spine. But in my client's case, it had to do with external sabotage. She was under psychic attack. A knife was stuck in her neck, which I perceived in her energy field, which is part of the spiritual body. So with psychic resurgery, another thing that I do, I removed the knife and then straightened her out just like I did 3 days earlier. And so when I saw her the next time, another few days later, I noticed that the healing held. The curvature was gone permanently. In retrospect, I figured that there was nothing inherently wrong with her physical body. The interference lay in her spiritual body, and it affected her physical body. Only by looking at her holistically, meaning on all 4 levels on which she functioned, did I detect the true cause and was therefore able to create healing that held permanently, not just something temporary. Many people who have ulcers, for instance, or other digestive issues, have too much stress. Stress is in the emotional level, and to heal the ulcers, they first need to alleviate their stress. Another example is people who are overweight. They tend to have deep pains buried beneath all that weight. Once you heal the pain, the weight drops off naturally. Most people who had a heart attack have deep hurt in their heart, possibly from someone else or because of years of self-neglect, ignoring their motivations, passions, and the true essence of who they are. The heart attack is just an expression of that deep hurt. Yes, they can go to the hospital and with surgery fix the physical symptoms of their heart attack, but if they do not take care of the underlying hurt, over time they will have another heart attack. Most often, when you get the flu, it is simply because you need to rest. And if you don't rest and take flu remedies that mask the symptoms, then eventually some illness of more substance will have to come along and force you to rest. So you see, holistic healing means looking at all the factors that play in your life, whether they are physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual in nature. Only then will healing truly work. Only then will you find complete healing. I remember that after my father died, my lower back went out. I was on crutches for a few days until I saw a chiropractor who moved everything back into place. However, over the years that followed, my lower back pain would come back from time to time, especially at times that for some reason in my life I felt a lack of support. This went on for several more years until almost 20 years later I finally figured it out and I made peace with the circumstances of my father's death. From then on, I have not had any lower back pains at all anymore. Anyway, I hope that you now understand the concept of holistic healing and that if something is amiss with your health, you look beyond the physical circumstances in your life. And if you need help figuring this out, then let me know, as this is what I do. I also wish to remind you that I pray for people's well-being. I already received many glowing testimonials. So if you wish to be included in my prayers, please go to danielthehealer.com and at the bottom of my homepage, sign up for it. And meanwhile, I wish you all the best and farewell.